This video is brought to you by Videoblocks.
Hey everybody, I'm Eric and welcome to Cinecom.net, and this is Creative Tuesday.
Eric, this is my show.
And look how good my hair looks. It looks really good. What?
So, as you guys know, a while back we ran a little competition where we asked you guys to submit an idea for a short film. And we got tons of submissions and eventually chose to work together with Eric.
That's me! Over the last month, Jordy and I have been working together to take the initial idea and turn it into an actual concept.
Especially Eric, he came with tons of great ideas and insights to further develop the story, which we unfortunately can't share with the world yet because that would spoil the film when it's going to be released.
Jordy's being very humble. Those guys have got an incredible amount of ideas and they've been fantastic to work with. Although I can't share the secrets from our short, I can tell you my 7 tips to make you be a better writer. Tip number 1. Get bored. In this tech-heavy world, it's easy to get entertained all of the time, so when you sit down to write, you find you have nothing to write about. That's because you have to allow your imagination and your mind to wander. Writer Mark Twain once said that when he was finished with a story, he wouldn't think of the next story, but rather he would go out and see the world. He would allow his creative glass to fill up. Go to a park, lay on the ground, stare at some clouds, do anything and everything you have to do to allow your imagination to just wander. Step 2, fantasize. Great, now that you're bored, let's start tapping into your imagination. I'm guessing that you're not a superhero, or you're not an international spy, or an intergalactic astronaut. But what if you were? One of the fun things about having an imagination is using it. So chances are you've seen a lot of movies about superheroes or spies or astronauts, so take those scenarios and put yourself inside of them. How would they be different? How would you react? What would you do? Tip 3, watch people together. Relationships are a huge part of storytelling. Like, take the complicated relationship of Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader. Luke hates Vader for killing Obi-Wan Kenobi, but when Luke finds out that Darth Vader is his dad, spoiler, then he's confused. He doesn't know how to feel. Relationships are a very important part of storytelling, and chances are you're really good at recognizing them. Go to a city area and a park and watch people together. Look at the way they interact. Can you tell the difference between 2 family members and 2 strangers? Can you tell when 2 people are arguing but they're not talking about it? Your character should have relationships as deep and as rich as the ones that you do, and they will inform your story. Tip number 4, take notes. A lot of times you'll have little ideas that don't add up to a whole story. Make sure you write them down and keep them all together. American screenwriter Shane Black suggests that you write down all of your little ideas on scraps of paper and then put them in a shoebox under your bed or in the closet. After 6 months, take out the notes and spread them on a table. You'll start to see where some of the ideas connect together. Eventually, your little ideas can adhere together to make one full story.
Wait, hold on, Eric. I want to take a brief moment to thank Videoblocks, our channel sponsor. Videoblocks is a huge library that we almost use on a daily basis, and we can find all kinds of video assets on there, After Effects templates, video effects, stock clips, and so much more. And the cool thing is that you only have to pay a single price per year, and that allows you to download unlimited files from their growing library. To find out more and to also check out our clips that we've been submitting to the library, you can click the first link in the description below. Okay, Eric, you can continue now. Great tips, by the way.
Tip number 5, write a little every day. If you believe that a person sits down to write a great novel, story, or play in their first attempt, I'm sorry to inform you, that is not the case. My good friend and playwright Reagan Payne says you have to write 3 or 4 pieces of shit before you can even get to the good stuff. I happen to think she's right. Writing is like a muscle. The more you work it out, the stronger it will become. If you want to be a better writer, you have to write every day. A page, a sentence, a paragraph, anything. And you will absolutely see that a little bit of work goes in a long way in improving your level of writing. Number 6, you're not a genius, and that's okay. Many people will write one story, read it, and then decide they'll never make it as a writer because they didn't manage to write the next Hamlet. Don't hold yourself to such high standards. Constructive self-criticism is useful, but beating yourself up for not being the greatest writer of all time is just destructive. Calling yourself names or comparing your work to other writers does not help you and will only result in you writing less. Write the stories you write. Yes, try and improve, but go easy on yourself. If you're discouraged that your last story didn't work out the way you'd hoped, then I have good news for you. You can always write another one. Step 7, share your work. I saved the scariest one for last. I mean, writing is one thing, but actually showing your work to somebody else, that can be downright terrifying. I recommend finding somebody that cares about you and your feelings and sharing your work with them. I think that you'll be really surprised at how supportive most people are. Once you've written a couple of things, actually get together a writer's group. Most public libraries offer free meeting rooms, and thanks to social media and the internet, finding other writers in your area is easier than ever. Start an email chain and meet once a month, whether you have something to share or not.
Thank you so much, Eric, for sharing your experience. Now, I also would like to share some tools that could really help you start writing a short film. The first one is a Chrome app called Amazon Storywriter. It's a free app that helps you to write a scenario in the correct format. It's a very simple word processor, which is why I love this so much. You can basically choose between several types of writing, such as scene heading, an action, a character name, a dialogue, etc. The next tool is a blog post in which Michael Hauge explains the structure of a screenplay very well. A script needs to have a structure in order to interest the audience. And after you've read this article, you should get a better understanding of how things work. And finally is a website that I also referred to in my previous video, and it's the periodic table for storytelling. A lot of the elements within a story are written out to help you further develop that. For instance, there happens a conflict between two characters. Here it's explained how a good conflict is written, together with several examples. And this periodic table is for me the most important tool. It can take a simple idea or a flat story to a much greater dynamic or depth when going through the elements that you need and implementing them into your story. Now, it's been absolutely amazing to work together with Eric so far, and I'm really looking forward to those production days. So let's get back to work because there are a ton of things that we have to prepare.
Jordy, aren't you forgetting something? Jordy?
Oh yeah, that's right. Thanks for watching, guys.
Big thanks to Matt Wyatt, the people at Sibling, and Daughters and Sons for allowing me to use their incredible space. And as always, stay creative. Jordy! Suddenly so cold in here. On my own, pretending you're beside me. Jordy! Bring me back a sandwich. Is he drunk? Yeah.